Hi everyone, good evening. I would like to say hello from the countryside of China, specifically speaking from the rice paddies of China, right? So you know China is a big producer of rice. It's very rare to see the rice paddies in northern part of China because there's a lake around here, so it offers the sufficient water for this rice. So rice can grow very well here. But if it is far away from this lake area, I don't think they can grow any rice. Because rice needs a lot of water, the sufficient water. Everybody knows it. In the USA, maybe in some, there are only few states where they can grow rice. I think so. If you know that, please make a comment. I have never been there. So China is a big, maybe it's the largest producer of rice on this globe. Yeah, Chinese people love rice too. Particularly the people from southern part of China. We eat a lot of rice. In northern part of China, we eat maybe more bread. I mean the flour-made products and flour-made food. Okay, let's move on to our main topic today. What matters for our life? I would like to share my thoughts and ideas concerning this. So when I'm when I'm older, I mean now I'm in my 40s, almost 50, I have realized the significance of being healthy, you know. Being healthy is number one. Health. If you are healthy, you can do everything happily. You can travel around the world. You can go anywhere that you like. But if you are not healthy, for example, if you're in your 50s and or 60s, you are terribly sick. That's going to be a disaster for the entire family, for your partner, for your children, for your parents. Am I right? So being healthy is number one. Absolutely. And in the meantime, I would like to share you something about the definition of health. Health has two definitions. The first one, we must be healthy physically. So you can walk firmly, you can do the basic activities every day, right? That is being healthy. But the health has the second meaning. The mental health, that is very modern. There's a tricycle. I just let the tricycle go first. Yeah, since this path is pretty small. So the second one is the mental health. So many people have overlooked this one. They have neglected it. But I think I would like to point it out here. So you must be healthy mentally, psychologically. If there's some problem, you have to see a shrink, psychiatrist. Okay, let's move on to the second point. Your family. So your family is so important, so significant for you, right? Particularly your parents who bore you, you know, bore you. Maybe this is correct. B-O-R-E. This is pretty tough. Okay, who raised up you, and particularly your folks, when they are getting older and older, that is your obligation and responsibility. So I have to take care of my footsteps. That is why I look down. Hopefully you can understand it. So the road is not very smooth. So you have to take care of them when they are old, particularly when they are old. So when they are old, I mean, take care of them does not mean you take care of them. I mean, physically, you offer food or everything. When they are okay, they can do something physically. That is fine. They can take care of themselves. But you have to visit them heavily. And you have to call them frequently. And you have to know their situation if you're not living in the same apartment, same residential compound. You have to call them, the video call every day maybe. If the situation is getting worse or something happens, you have to return to them timely, immediately. So that's very important. Your family, your children, your partner, sometimes you've got to you've got a feud with your partner. Maybe sometimes you do not take them as the priority compared with your parents and your children. That depends on your personal situation. Sometimes your partner does not listen to you. It's not a great one. Always grumpy and always unhappy and something like that. You've got a lot of disagreements with each other. Yeah, your family, your folks, and your children are your priorities. Okay, let's move on to the third one. The third one is very important. When we are older, I think we'd better avoid drama, in China, particularly in China. Don't talk about other people's things, particularly the family issues. Don't talk about anything about others. Everybody is an adult. I mean, your friends, right? They are adults. They know how to deal with the situations. Maybe your best friend, you can give them some advice, friendly. Or, if they're not your best friends, never and ever overtalk. Never and ever gossip. That's very modern. Never and ever tell them. Oh, you can tell the third person, he or she is stupid, avoid it, don't comment on other people, anyway, in any situations, avoid drama. When people gossip, the truth is distorted. Sometimes you think you're pretty smart. You are smart. Being smart, your life is better, right? Nobody cares whether you are smart or not smart. And being yourself, that's very modern. I personally think that's very modern. Especially you've got a big family. You've got a lot of relatives. Avoid dramas personally, the personal dramas. Hey, they got divorced. Oh my God. He's so stupid. Okay, he doesn't know that at all. Oh my God, he's so stupid. He doesn't even know this thing. Forget it. Everybody has their own strengths and their advantages. Maybe in certain area, they are not smarter than you are. But in some areas, they are smarter than you are. Remember, everyone is an individual. Everyone has the personal characteristics, personal personality, personal disposition, personal everything. Am I right? If everybody is totally same, completely same, our world is boring, Everyone is different. If everyone is different, every genius does their own field, industry, with the excellency, with their expertise. For example, somebody has invented electrical equipment. Somebody has invented something else, like a ladder, even a screwdriver. Because everyone has their individuality. Am I right? So never and ever, talk gossip and talk about dramas about anybody else. Avoid it. It can save you a lot of energy, save you a lot of time. You can use your time to do something else, like work out, take care of your parents, and study by yourself. Chill out by yourself. Chill out with your best friends. Of course, if they are your best friend, you can talk whatever you like. They won't gossip. They won't laugh at you, If they're your co-workers, if they're your pigs, particularly be careful. Very sensitive. In China, we have a proverb which goes like this. The trouble come out from our mouth. When you talk, your mouth can trigger some problems. Yeah, especially let's talk about something about political things in China, particularly. For example, one famous host who was Mr. B, he down-talked the founder of this country, and somebody gossiped. Somebody transferred his video and showed this video to some kind of organization or to the public. Then he was sacked. He lost his job. So the trouble comes from your mouth. Your mouth here. Your mouth. Take care of your mouth. Don't talk. Don't bullshit. I remember this from that day. One day I remembered from that day. Exactly that day. I will never and ever gossip. If I don't know the truth, 100% truth, I won't talk. Okay? If you don't know that thing, don't talk. Other people will think you are stupid, you know? Because you talk when your mouth opens. And you talk something bullshit. You don't know that industry. You don't know that area. Just be quiet. Be quiet. Okay? Remember. Okay, I think I've got 3 points for you guys. You can share them. If you think they make sense, just give me a like. Look around here again. It's a beautiful, beautiful, evening. I just want to make a wonderful video. Hopefully you can support me. Give me a like. Wow, the sundown time. The sundown time. Yeah. Just like our life. Everybody will enter the twilight or twilight's life. And just take care of your everyday. Don't waste your time on gossiping, on dramas. Yeah, that is very important. Yeah, of course, health. Being health. Take care of your family. This health has 2 millions, I've told you already. Physical health and mental health. These 3 points make you happy, make you have a longevity, long life, and you have well-being. Thank you very much again. Hello from China. I wish you all the best. This hello is from this rice paddy area. You know, it's so special. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye, everyone. See you in Shanghai. Bye-bye.